Hello, Akko here again. Welcome to episode 6 of my Feed the Beast Beginner's Guide. Now, I did some recording yesterday. I've got some things to show you, but I'll show you them in a bit. I did some recording yesterday. The episode got too long. I've got a little bit of mystcraft stuff to show you. But first of all, even though I said I'd do that straight away, there's something I forgot to tell you about ender chests, which I'm very remiss in not mentioning. I'm just going to mention it now. If you look at an ender chest, it's got 3 wool blocks on the top. Now they're white because we made it with a bit of white wool. If we made it with a different colour wool, that would have changed the colours of those. And dyes become important here. So if we get some flowers there, you can turn flowers into dyes. And we need a bit of bone meal. There's some bone meal, excellent. So this white chest matches this white pouch. If you're on a server, if someone else had a white chest, obviously that and they put stuff in there, you'd see their stuff as well, because that's just that's not tied to you. That's a white. If anyone on the server has got a triple white chest, that their stuff will go in there. So what you want to do is you'd want to make things. You want to either agree with people on the server what colours are what. So 3 whites may be a shared chest system, and you can possibly have it so that purple dye is the first colour is yours, black is someone else's, red someone else's, that kind of thing, if you trust people and all that. So that's how you change colours. You get a bit of dye and you just right click the wool on the top to change the colours. So you can have quite a lot of different colour setups because of that. Now I'm just going to put that back to white using this bit of bone meal there. But now that's back to white. So in fact, let me just waste a bit more stuff. So if I put that to yellow, if we look in there now, it's no longer linked to my ender pouch. The stuff's still there though. If I link the ender pouch to that, so I've shift right clicked on there. Now see the ender pouch has got a little yellow tab on there as well. So now the ender pouch and the ender chest are linked again, and all my stuff's disappeared. All my stuff's still held in triple white, and we've got no access to triple white at the minute, so we can't actually get any of that stuff that's in there. But it's safe enough, just as long as I put this back to triple white. So then there's my stuff back again. Actually never went anywhere. Shift right click with the ender pouch. That's back to triple white again, so I can access my stuff again. Easy, yeah? If you're playing on a server, what you can also do as an extra precautionary measure, now I've used all my diamonds so I can't actually show you, but the same way you right click with a bit of dye on them bits of wool, the hasp there, hasp, either of them, is also targetable. What you can do is you get a diamond, you right click the diamond onto the hasp, and then this becomes private to you. People can still get in it, but no one could place one in their base and make it yours, if you know what I mean. So if I had a diamond on there, it'd say ender chest and it'd have my name there. So then that'd become a private white network that only I could place chests for. So if you're on a server, you either want to make sure you've got definitely separate colours from other people, because some people may have like someone could have white as their void chest that feeds into a void pipe. You could put your stuff into white and it gets sent into voids and gets destroyed, so you need to be a bit careful. So yeah, I failed to mention that when we made the ender chest, which was a bit bad. If you've got any more questions on that, just ask them in the comments and I'll explain it a bit clearer if I've not been clear enough. Right, I'm going to cut the camera and go to yesterday's footage. See you in a bit. Let's go see what's age 3's like. Hopefully it won't have nausea, because that was horrible. So nothing yet. It also looks flat, which is nice. Before anything bad happens, let's put our linking book down. And let's get a waypoint. Call it book. There we go. And now X gets you onto your main map there, and Z zooms that. So let's try and zoom it out and see if we can actually see the abandoned library. Don't see anything that looks like a structure there. I should have done this in the last map as well, really. Looked at the map, but I didn't. This certainly looks like a flat map, which is nice. We're at level 186, so it's probably it's maybe a Skyland. 186 is really high, but it's pretty big, isn't it? Very strange place. Let's see if we can find the structure that we're looking for. There's something over here. It looks like a mystcraft. It looks like a little Thaumcraft dungeon thing. Yeah, it is. Look, this is a bizarre place. Probably one of the highest level maps I've seen. 186. This is going to spawn wisps. This is quite dangerous. I may have to run away, but I've got quite good armour, so I might be able to take the wisps out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through there without a diamond sword though. So I'm going to grab all this stuff, pinch all this good stuff, and I'll pinch the chest as well. And I think I need a better pick to get through there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let me in. And I'm just going to get rid of that wisp spawner. You can't capture them in soul shards, or you couldn't last time I tried, so we don't need to save that for any reason. Let's keep having a look around. Is that it over there? Looks like it. See it down the bottom left? So I think our abandoned library is over here, unless that's a tree. Looks like a roof to me. Let's have a look. This is a bizarre place. Yep, there it is. So this is what your abandoned libraries look like. They're a little stone structure, cobblestone structure, like so. And in here, what you'll find is sometimes some mobs up at the top there because it's dark. A load of cobwebs, a load of bookcases. Our first pages, dark stars, tiled biomes. We've got 2 pages, but there'll always be behind either that side or this side. There will always be a chest that's got some more pages in. Accelerated, glacier biome, spontaneous explosions, normal stars, mushroom island biome, small biome. So not particularly good. Not things that I'd probably use to make a world out of, any of them that we got there. Apart from was a normal something, wasn't there? Normal stars maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to nick all these books. So once you start doing this, you don't really want for books because you get all these books each time. And there's always, as far as I can tell, there's always an abandoned library within a couple of 100 metres. Well, 300 metres we are, so it's a little bit far this one. There's always an abandoned library within a few 100 metres of where you spawn in. There's been a couple that I've not been able to find them, but I think they've been there, but they've just been hidden under their too much tree cover. And I've struggled to find them in cave worlds, so I'm not sure if they're in cave worlds. I'm not sure if they're up on the. I'm not sure what level they're at, so they're a bit weird looking from in cave worlds. So there we go. We've got a nice haul of 2.5 stacks of books, 2.25 stacks of books, and some pages. So what we do is we'll build up the pages like that until we've got all the different pages that we want. You can also buy pages from NPC villagers for emeralds, but we ain't got no emeralds yet. I'll kill some chickens while I'm here. I could do with seeing some cows actually, couldn't I? That'd be very useful. There's some cows around here. I'm heading back towards the book. Maybe see some cows on the way. I'm going to keep my eye on the map, see if I can see another abandoned library. But I've only ever found one near the spawning point per world up to now. So I'm not holding my breath. Look at all these cows. I must have ran past these and didn't even notice them. Excellent. These should give us a bit of leather. Come here. Some friends. Sort all these out. This is, of course, where having the armour from the chest that I looted is really helping, making that look easier than it would be if I had no armour. So it's getting dark, so it's not a permanent day world. Interesting. Let's grab this XP as well. Loot. My bag's full, okay. Let's dump some of that stuff in there, put the pages all into my ender pouch. so also useful for that. Extra storage, always good. I'm going to kill this cow, get that bit of leather from over there. Kill the spider that's trying to badly sneak up on me. And then we'll head back. I think I'll keep this well because it doesn't seem to have any negative effects. It's not really good for quarrying because of the height that it's at. I'd have to go through like 140 layers of probably just mostly stone to get down to the good stuff. I could always dig down to level 60 and put an underground quarry there, but I'll probably just keep making ages and make the age that I want later on. It's going to take us a while till we can get a quarry anyway, so there's no rush. So I will save this one though, it's quite useful. Especially if we found more cows and stuff. Look at all these guys, and a good bit of XP from these guys. The other thing with being a flat world is there's Thaumcraft dungeons, and Thaumcraft dungeons are like little hillocks. And because this is a flat world, if we see any of them, especially once we can fly, if we see any of them, there'd be a lot easier to spot because the world's flat. If you follow what I'm saying, you just have to fly around until you see something that's not flat. Oops. Fly around until you see something that's not flat, and then it's pretty obvious what it is. It's a Thaumcraft dungeon. I'm going to grab a couple more cows. And then we'll head back and make a few more bucks. This is getting a bit dangerous. Oops. I don't like making letting them explode. I want the XP from them. Oop, they're red eye zombies, angry ones. Oh, it's getting very dangerous. Look at all these. Come here, you. Right, I think I should be getting out of here. Pushing my luck a bit. There's mobs everywhere. But we're getting a good bit of levels for our next enchant, which is good. And we've got 4 bits of leather. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, as you see, even though it's quite early in the game, starting to do a little bit of mystcraft, it doesn't cost much to do it, and it gives you access to certain resources that you might not have had. Like we couldn't find cows close to the house, so this will give us a bit of a boost to getting some cows, and of course getting the mystcraft pages that was here for as well. We've got the little Thaumcraft totem dungeon, and if we was lucky we may have found a Thaumcraft hill as well. The hills also have 2 spawners in, which is quite useful. Right, where's the book? Here it is. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before anything bad happens. So there, little mystcraft journey. We've got our first pages. Now I have to use 3 of these bits of leather to actually make a book. Let's dump some stuff. All that organic stuff can go in there. Blah blah blah. I'll keep the arrows on me. That's quite a good little haul, that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You can go in there, yeah. Oops. Put that in there. Snowballs. Blocks. Right up. So, next thing we need is 3 leather in the same shape as a bucket. Makes us a thing called a notebook. What we do with a notebook, that goes in the writing table. Up there, and you can name these. So eventually I'll end up with loads of different ones of these with different things. So I'm going to call this one biomes to start with, because this top one is where all my biome ones will be in. But for now, I'm going to put them all in there for now. So we'll get our pages like so, and then we can just drag them across there like that. Then once they're all over there, if you press your middle mouse button, sorts them out. It also sorts your inventory as well, that you might not want it to, but sorts them out so you can actually see what we've got. So like I said, nothing particularly brilliant there. Dark stars or normal stars, so we've got two options for stars there. Not got a biome that I'd use. I like plains biome, but we've got a nice flat well we can go and adventure. I'm puddled where that's come from. So I'm going to see how long this episode is, see if it's worth me starting something else, because if I start something else it might run on a bit too long. So I'm going to cut the camera in a second. I'll see how long this is. I'm going to keep putting bits of I'll have to wait for that to do a bit more. Let's gradually keep getting all my ores turned into ingots so we can use them. I'm going to put that leather. Weird. Oh, that's there, but then when I put it there, it's not. Something very strange happening with that. We've got enough leather for 8 more mystcraft ages. We've got enough sugar for plenty of books, plenty of paper, should I say. So we can create at least 8 more mystcraft ages straight away. I'll probably do that off camera and come back with a few more pages and show you what's what. So yeah, back in a bit. And we're back, and I've been on my little journeys. I'm up to age 12. I'll show you how to make these bookshelves in a minute, but just to see where I've been off camera, I've created all these books. I've renamed them so you can see what they had. So age 2 is that nausea one that we showed yesterday. Age 3 is the flat one that you saw just a little while ago. I've been on one with nausea and explosions. It was fun. A sky one, so I've not been able to find the abandoned library there because obviously I can't fly. So that was a bit dangerous. Slowness one, that was a bit horrible. Moved really slow, but it was pretty safe. A flat charged world, loads of lightning, trees on fire and stuff. A flat scorched world. Scorched world kept setting me on fire. I had hunger there as well, so my hunger bar kept going down and kept setting me on fire. It was quite dangerous. A sky world that was also scorched, so I got out of there pretty quick. And a world that was a tiled biome, had some sand and some hills. It was pretty safe. And I just went to the abandoned library, got the pages. So I've got a lot of pages. There you can see quite a lot of pages there. Villages, tiled biomes, tundra biomes, stuff like that. We don't need any of these yet. I was just trying to do this for a bit of resource gathering, really, and then possibly trying to find some dungeons. But I'm going to do the last of the 8 leather that we used. Remember we had 8 leather in there. I don't know what that's showing. It seems to leave one in there. It's weird. I did only use 8. I made 8 books. All the stuff that I found in chests, I put in here. So the chests, I haven't found any Thaumcraft dungeons. I'll show you one of them if I found one. I have found some of them dolly little obelisk things that have a chest on and a wisp. So this is what I've got from them that I found. I've got some wheat, some iron, copper, some saddles, a bit of redstone. A punch 2 book, which is quite nice. Punch 2 is knockback for bows. So when I get an anvil, I can add punch 2 to that power 4 bow, so that I've knockback on it. So that's quite good. A Thaumium axe, that's nice. I'm going to save that until we can upgrade that into a thing called an axe of the stream. I was hoping for either a Thaumium sword or one more Thaumium ingot. We got one Thaumium ingot the other day. If I get another Thaumium ingot, I can make a Thaumium sword and then enchant that when I get to level 30 again. Because a Thaumium sword, well, all Thaumium weapons and armour, so that's Thaumcraft stuff, they can get an enchantment called repair, and they'll repair themselves at the local aura so they don't wear down. So if that was a Thaumium axe with repair on it, it'd gradually refill its durability right back up. So I'm going to do this last world with you guys watching, see what we get. It's going to take a little while to load in. I've had a couple of crashes when things have been trying to load in. This one seems to be locked up for a bit. You see, I'm at 000. I'm not really loaded in yet. It's just kind of thinking about generating the world, I think. So I may have to pause the camera and come back when this actually loads in, because it might take some time. Back in a sec. And I've loaded in, and I crashed. I had to load back in again. I got stuck in the floor here, so I had to go back to my world and back. This is a cave world. Not ideal for this kind of thing. I'm going to look on the map, but I'm pretty sure you can't really tell where the abandoned libraries are yet, so I'm not even going to bother looking because I've got no jetpack. It means swimming around digging up stuff. So yeah, these aren't really great for getting us random worlds. Well, there's our little mystcraft journeys over for now then. And just want to show you how I change the name of these. You just put them in there, drop into that slot, and you can change the name. So I'm going to call that cave, so I know what it is. And for now I'm going to keep all these in here. Now, next I guess I'll show you what these are. These are from a mod called mystcraft. Very useful. If we go to mystcraft on the mod list, let's that should be, there it is. mystcraft, loads of decorative stuff, armour stands, bookcases. So that's what we've made there. We've made some bookcases. It's just birchwood logs, or any type of log. It's got to be the same, I guess, to make a either oak or spruce or whatever. With some slabs in the middle, and slabs are really straightforward. You just get 3 planks in a line, like so. That gets you some slabs. So there's some oak wood slabs. So it looks like they're oak bookshelves that I've made. Yep. And another useful thing that we can make from there is a tool rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need some more slabs. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that was around a bit of iron, was it? Yep, an iron ingot. So we'll take one of the iron ingots that we looted. I'm going to put these in the chest with the other stuff in a bit anyway. I just wanted to put them in that chest on its own there to show you. And what we can do with this is we can stick it somewhere. Let's put it there next to that. And certain tools that we don't use a lot, much. For example, the diamond answer. I don't need to carry it on me. I'm not going to be using it much. We can put that on there. And that keeps it safe and out of the way. Very nice. So yeah, bookcases and armor. What's that one called? Tool rack. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. You get shelves and stuff like that out of there. Right. The rest of this episode, we're going to need to start getting some power generation, and I'm going to talk a little bit about resource gathering and power generation. Now, the episode is about 20 minutes long up to now, so see how far we get. Off camera, I made 4 more solar panels. So that was 16 sand, 16 coal. Took me some more of that silicon boule, and then I combined that with 2 stacks of nickelite. So I've used nearly all my nickelite that I got. Yeah, I've got not bad. I've got a bit left. I need to make a couple more of them blue ingots. So we've got 6 solar panels on there. So that is quite good now. I've been cooking up steak, as you can see. There's some more power in there. So that's going to run pretty nice now with 6 solar panels on. Problem we have got is there's a gap up there, so mobs could drop down if we don't want. So I'll make a bit more glass. Now, the glass I put up there is just standard vanilla glass. If I was to break that, it would actually smash. What we can do is, because of mystcraft, put 8 glass in a square like so, and get an iron ingot, put that in the middle of there. That creates this stuff called glass viewer. Glass viewer is really nice. It's like Windows. When you put them together, the textures connect. So you get that black border on the outside, and it connects. And you can break them, and they don't smash. So much better to use than normal glass. It costs you 1 iron ingot for every 8 bits of glass, but it's really worth it. So I'm just going to run around there up to the top, and I'll be back when I'm up there. Okay, we'll just stay for about 30 seconds of me running around there like that. So if I break this glass, that'll smash. And now if I get this glass viewer, I can just put a little skylight over my solar panels there, so they'll get the sun. And I'm going to take this tree down just to make sure that it's not getting in the way. Some more rubber, which is always good. So they'll get the sun, which is nice, and nothing can fall down there and blow up like a creeper or anything. So that's good. Let's run back down here. Right. The next part is kind of dependent on us having some rails. Now, I was lucky enough that I found an abandoned mine shaft. I've been back down there yesterday, and I've got 64, 70, 84, 91 rails. So I can make a little train track. If you don't find an abandoned mine shaft, you're going to have to make some rails to do what we're going to do. And you do that by making... It's quite awkward, actually, to be honest. Standard rail. You think called a rolling machine for iron ingots in. So this is probably something you can't really do at this early stage in the game until you found an abandoned mine shaft, probably. Because the wooden rail beds, that's wooden ties. Wooden ties need stuff called creosote, which we don't have a way of making yet. You make creosote from a thing called a coke oven, which we could make. Shall I get the materials together for a coke oven, do you think? I shall. I shall be back in a while. And we're back. I've been for a little journey. I've been and got some more clay. I've actually got too much clay. For now I've got plenty of clay in there. We need clay because we need bricks, and if my maths is correct, we need 96 bricks. I think I've got enough bricks cooking. Just quickly while that's happening, I want to show you something very useful. We've got 64 string from our flax plants out there. Now I just grow a few flax plants using bone meal. Bone meal, if you put your bones into your crafting table, you get 3 bone meal. But we've got a pulverizer. If you put a bone into a pulverizer, you get 6 bone meal. Worth knowing. Double your bone meal with that. I'll just put a little bit of coal in there, and that's filling that up nicely. Right. So 6 bone meal. I just bone meal some of the plants out there because I made this bag yesterday, and it's on the bit of footage that I got rid of after I cut the footage. Canvas bag, very useful. It doubles my inventory. I put all my linking books in there, you see. And we can dye them different colours, and once we get an anvil we can name them and stuff like that. So you can put our bags inside our ender pouch, so we've got miles more storage. So I just wanted to show you how to make a bag. So we need some sticks. We need 8 sticks. Very simple. Spread our string round, even it out, bang some sticks in the middle, gets us canvas. So we've got a stack of string there, and 8 sticks is enough for 8 canvas. Then just spread them around and gets you a canvas bag. Excellent. Canvas bag, very useful, so we can start storing our tools or whatever in one of them. So when this bag starts getting full, we've got room for other bags inside it. Very nice, very nice. Right, are you cooked? It's getting there. Coke oven then. For a coke oven we need sand. And will that be enough? That'll be enough. We need sand. And we need bricks. Now this is the first, it's called a multi-block structure. And I'll show you what that means. We'll even them out. We've not got quite enough bricks there yet. What we need, I think my maths is wrong. We're not going to have enough. We need 26 of these bricks. So I guess it's 22. And my maths is definitely wrong. Let's get some more clay. Start cooking that till let's get the right amount. 22, 45, 6. So I need another 4, 8, 10. Oh well. And what we do with these, so hang on, let me get that right amount. 7, yep, 10, okay. What we do with this thing is, this is called a multi-block structure. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick it in here all the way. We can always move it later. Well, for now, this is a good enough place as any for it. So what we're going to do with this is, we're going to make a box out of these blocks. 3, 3, 3 by 3. So we're making 3 by 3 square. And did my maths well at 1, 2? 1. Let's see if my maths is any good. Doing maths on camera is horrific. Your mind just goes blank. It's terrible. I don't think I made enough, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't enough. Excellent. So 26 blocks in a square gives us, let's open that up a bit, gives us what's called a multi-block structure. We'll see a lot of these. Railcraft I think was the first to bring them in. I think this is one of the first ones that actually brought in. What's happened now is them 26 blocks have joined together to form a thing called a coke oven. What a coke oven does is, if we put coal in there, let's just grab 16 coal. What am I doing? 16, there we go. Put 16 coal in there, Each coal takes 3 minutes to cook. It becomes something called coal coke, which I'd actually got some from a chest that I looted. You see, coal coke compared to coal. Look at that there, 4k EU at 10 EU a tick in a generator. Coal coke can produce 16k EU, so it makes it 4 times as potent. That's probably the best way of putting it. Let's put them back for now. So 1 bit of coal becomes 1 bit of coal coke, and we get some creosote. So that's how that's what you need to make rails if you can't find a abandoned mine shaft. But because we have got an abandoned mine shaft, we don't have to do that. We can start looking at a thing called Steve's Cart's Tree Farm. So I'm going to get our mod filtered down to Steve's Carts. What this will do is going to create us loads of wood, loads of saplings, and we can use some of that wood to create charcoal. We can use that charcoal to create power. Then later on we can use the wood for other stuff once we've got other power sources. So the first thing we need is a thing called a cart assembler. 3 iron ingots, 4 stone, and some things called simple PCBs. PCBs, redstone, iron, gold, so we need 8 redstone, which we've got. We need, we've got no gold, there we are, 2 gold and 8 iron to start off with. So let's get that sorted, like so. That's 2 PCBs. What else do we need? Right, what I'll do is I'll use this fabricator like I said you should. So click the little question mark there. That puts our pattern in there. So now all we need to do is populate this side with the things that needs. So it needs 3 iron ingots, 1, 2, 3. And we need 4 bits of smooth stone. Now we've not got an automatic way of making smooth stone yet, but we're going to get onto that. We will have at some point. I already had some cobble there, but never mind. Let's cook some stone into smooth stone, and while it's night time, while that's cooking, let's sleep. The animals are a bit noisy, they're a bit too close to the base, as is the bloody magically appearing nether portal there, but I'll have to put up with that for now. So we'll get the 4th one of these, and just sling that in there, and ploop, there we go, we've got a thing called a cart assembly. Now this doesn't have to be anywhere special. Our base is far too small. We don't really need these anymore. So let's break them. No cart assembly can go there for now. We'll save them for later because we'll be using them in generators as an ingredient in a more advanced machine. So this thing has a bad GUI that doesn't behave. So I'm going to have to, oops, wrong options. I want to be in there. To change my GUI scale so you can actually see what's going on. If I put it back exactly the same, I have, what a fool, video settings, GUI scale, small, there we go. There we go. So what this is, cart assembler, we can put things together and we can create a thing called Steve's Cart's Tree Farm. Well, Steve's Cart's, what's it bloody called? So look at, here's all Steve's Cart's stuff. The important thing we need on there, which I don't actually have the diamonds for, I've just realised, is, so we need 5 of them, so we need 5 diamonds. So I'm going to have to go hunting for diamonds before I can do this actually. What's it called? Can't remember the name of the attachment we're looking for. These are all the different things you can attach to a Steve's Cart. And I really can't find it or remember the name of it, so I'm failing quite heavily at the minute. I apologise. Come on, wood cutting core, that's not, but we need one of them in there. In fact, let's look at that and press U, see what it goes into. Of course, simple way of doing it. Wood cutter, right, a wood cut, right, so that's what we need the wood cutting core for as well. So we need 5 diamonds before we can actually make this, but we can start getting things together for it. The first thing we're going to need is standard hull. That's 5 iron, so we need iron wheels. Iron wheels are 2 more bits of iron with some sticks round. So we need 7 bits of iron, so let's do that. 1, 2, and then we're going to need 5 in a bit. Let's get our sticks out of our bag. That gets us the wheels. So, and then make a little cart shape. Standard hull. So that goes in there. And then we build this thing up. So what we do, we build some engines for it. We'll build a tool, which is going to be the wood cutting tool. We'll build an attachment if we want to. We don't have to. I'm not going to bother. And we'll build storage. So we'll put some chest. We'll put a chest on it. And then once we've got all that together, I'm going to put a solar engine on there. And I'll put a coal engine. And I'm going to put a woodcutter attachment and a top chest. So I shall be back after I've hunted for some diamonds, hopefully. No, in fact, we might have to be... So that's going to take 4 diamonds, 4 gold for each diamond. Yeah, I'm going to use 20 of these, just because we're on camera and I don't want to take ages. Let's do it like this. We've got 5 diamonds using aluminium stone. Bit cheap, but hey, it's in the pack. It's not me who decides what goes in the pack, you know. So let's put. I've got some more iron in there from that aluid I did have. Excellent. Should actually move all these ingots and other stuff. That's resource stuff. Yeah, should move them into there. Record shouldn't be in there. What am I doing, idiot? That gets us our 5 saw blades that we're going to need. So let's have a look at woodcutter, question mark, puts that in there so we know what we need. We need 1 iron ingot and a wood cutting core, so let's put wood cutting core into there. So we need an advanced PCB, right. So we need 1 iron, some iron, that's tin, it's up there. Not got much iron left, I'm going to start sorting this out pretty soon. We need 1 iron in there. And we need one of these advanced PCB. Now, PCB is like the main circuit. So we need 2 of them little ones again. So I'm going to have to get some more iron. So I'm going to be back when I've got a bit more iron sorted out. And we'll put that together. Okay, we're back and the video's nearly done. So I'm going to have to wrap up in just a minute. Here we are making some PCBs. I've made one already. I've put another 4 in there. We've got 2 in there. Excellent. So that's the basic PCB. Now our advanced PCB takes 2 of them. Because they're in the fabricator touching it, all we have to do in here is put them in there. Boop, it's done that. So use the 2 PCBs that were in that one, so they're gone. Excellent. Now that wants to be in there, and we need some saplings around it. Simple enough. We've got saplings somewhere. There we go. Need 8 of them. There's our wood cutting core. Excellent. Now that needs to go there, and we need 1 iron ingot. There's our wood cutter. Wood cutter goes into the tool. Very nice. So that's our wood cutting tool. Then we need an engine. Now engine, I'm going to make 2 engines. I'm going to make one on camera now. I'm going to get the stuff off camera ready for the start of next episode to make the other one. We'll use one of these furnaces that we just cut down. I made a couple of pistons and 5 iron ingots. Makes us a coal engine. Excellent. The coal engine goes in there. Now we could just have a coal engine, but I want it to run on solar power as well. And the solar power engine is a little bit more advanced. I want a compact solar engine. I need to make some advanced stuff there. I haven't quite got the materials for it yet, so I'm going to get all that materials done between this episode and next, so we can make that next episode. And we'll have to make some chests as well, and we'll put that together. So at the minute, you see, the more things you add, the time goes up. This takes coal to actually put things together, so we'll get that sorted in the next episode. So I hope this episode was fun and maybe a bit educational with stuff. You've seen that you can jump in and out of mystcraft ages. I made some bags useful for carrying stuff. I mentioned about how you can change the ender chest and make them private, and we started making a Steve's Carts thing, which is going to provide us with loads of wood and means of powering our stuff, which is very nice. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Any likes, very much appreciated, and the help me very much. Any comments or messages are always welcome, and I hope you join me next time. Cheers, bye.